Hi, we're at Rosemina Orphanage off Route Brand, Port-au-Prince. Sitting next to me is Madame Roland Fernandez, the director of Rosemina Orphanage. She founded the orphanage. She cares for the children here. She is an extraordinary woman with a big heart, and probably in this area of Port-au-Prince cares for more infants and more children with critical illnesses and disabilities than any other orphanage. Roland's husband is a retired officer from the Argentine Army who she met while he was stationed with the United Nations here approximately 10 years ago, and he also assists with our orphanage now. Sitting next to Roland is Ruben. Ruben has been a volunteer with Critical Path for the past couple of years, and he's like my own son. I'm very proud of him. He's been a tremendous help to us. I'm going to use Ruben as a translator here so that I can ask Roland some questions. She speaks some English, fluent Spanish, and Creole, but we're going to communicate in Creole. And then, Ruben, I'm going to ask you, when Roland responds to my questions, if you would explain in English her answer as best you can. Ruben's English is pretty good. Can we do that?
Yes, sir.
So, Roland, how long have you had Rosemina Orphanage?
14.
How many years?
14.
14 years.
14 years.
And she has how many children here at Rosemina?
She got a 90
children here.
Yeah, here.
And then up in the mountains, she has a clinic where she provides care for children and also education for children. Correct? Ask her.
Est-ce que comment faire comme si pour faire éducation à Timon?
Bon, non, moi-même, moi, c'est ancien professeur. Et puis, pour là, c'est moi qui fonde les blancs. C'est moi qui fait ça, c'est cas familial. Et puis, c'est moi qui commence, qui fonde les livres. Et puis, moi, j'ai l'école dans la montagne, et puis avec un centre de santé. Puis, en fait, c'est tout petit monde des problèmes en haut. Comprends? Nous commençons à dessiner avec un grand et puis nous faisons tout ça.
Okay. Normally, she was an oldest teacher at Sœur of La Lue.
So that's up in the mountains. And she had a small school up in the mountains where she was providing education for about 50 children, and the classroom was set up in an old container, a steel container, and that's where she was teaching the children. And you cannot get there by vehicle, you have to walk way up into the mountain. But she has also has a nursery nearby with very tiny infants, even smaller than this baby, many of whom are sick. How many babies are at the nursery, your nursery, the Rosemina nursery, over on Route Frère?
Combien de bébés comme ça ou bien dans clinique ici à Route Frère?
En Félina, donc il y a 12
Okay, 12.
Non, di 15 o kwenye dwa tire de di.
Okay, 15.
15 very small infants, newborn, that are all under about 2 months in age, all of which have been abandoned, dropped off at the front gate here. So those who support the mission of Critical Path and our care for the children at Rosemina is one of the Critical Path orphanages can see the need is very great, but also we've worked very closely with Roland now for almost 2 years. She is completely accountable and trustworthy and has an incredible heart and does a wonderful job of caring for these children. So your help goes directly to the care and protection of these children, and that care and protection is in the hands of someone who is very responsible and someone we're proud to be associated with at Critical Path. We want to thank Roland for her heart and for her commitment to these children, these suffering children, many of whom would not be alive without her love and care. Please tell Roland I said that.
Ok, il dit comme ça que son fait son grand bagage ou son grand cœur. Et ensuite, on a toujours essayé pour nous qu'aider les petits en vie et puis pour nous qu'aider vivre.
Ok, d'accord. Merci pour tout aide avec Timounio parce que depuis que je rencontre ensemble avec elle, il donne bon aide pour Timounio. Vous comprenez? C'est lui qui fait nous connaître. Elle vient pour ne pas de problème, souci, lettre. Vous comprenez? Parce que Timounio là, ça va être des problèmes pour moi en pile. Elle porte toutes les lettres, ça va venir, manger, vous comprenez? Donc Timounio il est bon pour moi.
Okay, she says big thanks with you because you helped him. And she said, and also you help her so much with milk. Okay?
With what? With milk for the baby.
For the children.
We provide, it's very difficult to find milk here in Haiti. And we've identified a source and we bring the milk in volume and provide it for these infants who so desperately need it for their nutrition.
And then she says, it's only you. So who cares about that?
Well, we care very much.
Yeah.
Not only me, but all of those who support the mission of Critical Path care about these children in Roland and appreciate her and will never abandon her. Tell her thank you very much.
Okay.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci en pile. Merci en pile parce que ça, depuis venir, nous connaissons, nous avons la paix pour manger pour un petit temps.
What she say?
She said, so since you beginning to come here, so you give her a big help with food, you know. So that's very good. That's very good.
Okay.
Oh, merci en pile.